Welcome in. Good evening. I'm going to say hello. Thank you for stopping in. I was working today. Had to go into the office on a Monday. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to get a hello. Thank you so much. Let's start with I got a giveaway running. So please jump in that. We're going to start off with showing you what's here. I got here on my shelves, and then I have everything listed in the buy it now listings as well. Feel free to make some offers that's there, and you can put pre-bids are open for the store listings. So let me go ahead and get you off here and turn you around so we can start that. Here we go. All right, let's look at the shelves real quick, and then we'll go ahead and start with the we'll start running them. Let's start here at the top. That's some wicker and wrought iron candlestick holders. That's a galvanized lantern for outside. I got all these things are listed in my listings, my auction listings. But I want to give you a closer look at them. Some of these items too are in the buy it now listings as well. So you can go ahead and purchase those outright if you like. This here, I love that piece. I used to collect teapots back in the day. Now I got a niece that's doing that I'm excited about. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I'm just trying to do a quick glance here at the shelves so you can see what I'll be running. I got some other stuff that's listed as well that will run too. I got a giveaway going, so please jump in that. And we will go ahead and turn around and we'll get started with the first auction. Let's see, I'm trying to see all this. All right. I just moved my room into my garage so I don't have to run things up and down all the time. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we've got to get started here on an auction. If you want me to run things ahead of time, please shout them out in the comments. Change this. Welcome in, welcome in. This here is for this little bird. It's a little porcelain bird, about 3.5 inches in length. It's in great condition. It's got a little signature on there, but I can't make it out with my old eyes. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see. Let me run some things here that I have on this little table here. These here are some great salt and pepper shakers. They have the 50th anniversary on them. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining. So these are the Lefton actually, 50th anniversary. Let's go ahead and all right, let me get out of there. Okay. That's pinned up there now. So yes, so it's Lefton 50th anniversary salt and pepper shakers in great condition. Still has its stickers that's on there. We'll go ahead and start that. And that is currently running. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. In great condition. All right, thank you for looking at those. We have here, let me see. What I have some bookmarks on. Let's actually run this. This here is a actually a new base. It's a new cap. It says Tropical Paradise on that. New, it's never been worn. We'll go ahead and start that one, and that is currently running. Gotta get ready for the summertime. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for looking at that. Let's see. Let's do um Let's do this. This here is a Beanie Baby with its tag still intact. This here is the red M&Ms. See, does it have a year on this? It's red, actually 2008. So let's go ahead and start that. That is currently running for the red M&M Beanie Baby in great condition. Oh, we just selected a winner, Annette08. You are a winner for this Monday. Thank you so much. I'll be sending you some ephemera or some minis that I have. All right, thank you for looking at that. Okay, we will look at, let's look at this. This here is vintage 1971 Pillsbury Doughboy. He does have a boo-boo on the foot. That's why he's down to $8. This was in my mom's and my aunt's collection. I don't know what happened to that. But let's go ahead and start that. He is running for only $8. Somebody can probably fix that, but I just haven't. Like a little like rubber glue. They have like a paste. All right, thank you for looking at him. Let's do this little tropical fish. It's a mail holder. Um, it's a tropical fish. Can sit on your desk or in your kitchen with your mail, or it could even be used for. It's got some scuffs on there, um, but it's nice and colorful. Can be used for mail or napkins. I would put napkins there, or you can even use it like in the bathroom or your pool bathroom. Put some of those paper towels in there. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Let me check here. Oh, I do have a pre-bid on this little frog. Well, he's not little, he's pretty big. This frog here, he is like 8 inches in length. Nice size ceramic frog. He does have the ceramic felt. I mean, he still has the felt underneath. We'll go ahead and start the auction on that. And Miss Werlin is currently winning this for $1. Mrs. Werlin, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. On this little ceramic frog. And that is coming to you, ma'am. Let me put this here. Set it aside. Thank you so much for your purchase with that. Let's see. What else do we have here? Take that off. Okay. Let's do, I love this. This here is a beautiful pottery piece. It's kind of heavy. It's blue glaze. I love how it has the double handles on it. And then it also has this medallion here. It looks kind of Greek to me. That's the bottom. There's like a C on here, or is that a C? It could be a U or a number 17, but it's in great condition. This here is no chipping or anything. That's just from the glazing. That's the inside. Let's go ahead and start this. And that is currently running for this beautiful blue glazed double handle pottery vase. You can even put it on a bookshelf with or without flowers. All right, thank you for looking at that. Okay, let's get one of these little horses here. These are the little Westminster ponies, the carousel horses. And I do have 3 different ones. All right, that's pinned up. This is one color. Um, this is the one with the teal and the pink on that one. And then we have the orange and the blue, and this is like a light blue with purple. So we're going to go ahead and start that. This is going to be for choice of 1, and that's currently running for any of the colors. These would be nice too. You can use them on a birthday cake. Little girl's having a little pony party. Thank you for looking at those. All right. Let's see. Let me run. This here's a beautiful cut crystal bell. See, it has the flower too here. And all that it's etched out. It's cut, it's beautiful. There's no clapper on it. We'll go ahead and start that. That is currently running. You want something to add to their bell collection? See that flower there. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Put that there. Take a look at the buy it now listings, and also in the store listings. I have a lot of stuff that's in there that you could. Okay, let's get this out. This here is going to be for the geese. This here is a trivet. And it's silver plated here on the edges. It's got the green felt here in the back. This here is porcelain. This here, that's just like a sticker residue. But there is a little dent here. You can see there's a little, it's not completely rounded, but you could probably stretch that out. All right, that is currently running for this trivet silver plated rim of flying geese. All right, thank you for looking at that. Put that down. Let me run one of these. These here's from my personal collection. I used to collect a lot of amber, a lot of yellow glass, used to entertain a lot. This here. This is vintage Federal amber glass or the yellow glass. It's the diamond cut pattern. I do have 3 of them, but that price is for 1. You can use these for candy dishes, or I used to use them to put like different, if you have like different sauces or dressings, or if you're doing candies or crudités or all that, you can put that on there. Here, I got this running. This one is currently running. And I do have 3. This will be for 1. Thank you for looking at that. I got to tell you, it doesn't break my heart when some of my things don't sell. This here, I have 3 of these as well. I used to place these in a stand. The 3 stand that you could do for desserts or appetizers, whatever. Or you can just put these on. I used to set the table with them as well, and put like another. That pen, okay, because you can put like a smaller plate and still have this in the background. But this is vintage Federal glass as well. The yellow starburst pattern, sunflower pattern. No issues with any of these. That's running for 1, and I do have 3 of them available. Beautiful glasses. Oh, that's Jamie. Thank you so much. She's winning this one. You won that. That is coming home to you. I'm going to go ahead and run the other one just in case you want that one as well. Here is the next one. That is running as well. Thank you so much, Jamie. That is, I'll bring up that angel up now after I run these. That's like a tall statue, about 12 inches tall. That is headed your way as well. And here is the third one. And that one is running too. Did you want the third one, Jamie, or you just want the two? Okay, that's fine. If you decide that you want me to run that one again, let me know. Did you see these matching? If you want these, okay, that's fine. I have three of these, so I have two of these. If you wanted these as well, just let me know and I can run those. Here is this angel. Pull her up. She's beautiful. Um, she actually has 5 cherubs with her too, and a dove. All right. Here is this. She's in beautiful condition. There's no issues with it. And then she has the little cherubs. Here's the doves here. Another cherub there, and one down here at the bottom. The back is in great condition. Let's go ahead and start the auction for that. And that is currently running. Well, on the bottom, it's just a base. It's just a brown base to hold it up. Couple of seconds on there. All right. Thank you for looking at that. I want to show y'all this because this to me, okay, it could be scary. But what's so amazing about this piece is that it was handmade. And I'll show you now too. I kind of love history now that I've gotten older, but they actually put it in this dome thing to protect it a little bit. So this is it. I forget what they call these. They have them listed. He's only 5 inches tall, but and they put him on a little stand so he could be upright. But when you take that all this material and stuff is all handmade. Then they had a pin that stuck in them. So look at this. Can you see that? Handmade, hand stamped. It's all hand sewn. I'm going to go ahead and run that since I have it in my hand. But yeah, we're just starting that at $18 and it comes with a dome. Porcelain. So this is yeah from the 40s, 50s when I looked it up. I was so surprised. Thank you so much for coming in. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me put it here so I can put it. I'll put that back together in a little bit. All right, let's see what else we've got. If you want me to run anything that you see in the shop, let me know. This here too is for ceramic cheese markers. So if you're into doing a lot of entertaining charcuterie boards, whatever, these are good. This is only starting at $1 for that. And those were new, never been used. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Check out the buy it now listings. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me run this. This here is a vintage lipstick holder. This here, let me see where that went. Okay. Of course, it's going to be the last thing. Of course it is. Are you not pinning? Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is your lipstick holder with Meryl on here. This snaps up. There's your Meryl. That's a little bit dirty, but your lipstick case will go in there. That snaps shut. And that is currently running. Oh, thank you so much, Boots, for that. Got Boots in the lead with that. And that is coming to you. Thank you so much. Let's do this. Let me run this. Okay, so this is a decanter. It's a conversation piece to me. There's no politics involved here. Um, did it? Okay, so it's a vintage decanter. This one here was from Allied Wines and Spirits Import Company out of Dayton, Ohio. This one was the one I think was in the 70s. That's a stamp at the bottom of that. So it's a donkey and it was a decanter. So we'll go ahead and start the auction for that. And that is currently running. And what's funny is that I have the elephant as well. That's actually a Jim Beam decanter. Um, that I'll show you that because it's just like I said, it's a conversation piece. I I never knew they made these. Look, so this is the Jim Beam one. Look, it has it even marked there. 1972 was this. This part here comes out. There is a bottom. It has still the cork on there. Yes, it's got some of the paint here. It's come out. I guess those were the red shoulder pads or something. Those came off. Let me go ahead and run this since I have it in my hand. Um, and that is running as well for $5. So I thought it would be neat to have them both on a bar setup. I will keep these here. Thank you so much for looking at those. All right, let me show you this plate. This one, I actually just sold my Tara plates that I had um in my booth. I have a booth here in Dunedin. And then I forgot I had this serving platter, which is beautiful. So you can see where all my color schemes were going. So it's, why is it not posted? Okay, there it goes. So here's this is beautiful. See, that's there. This here is a 10-inch diameter platter, so it's a nice size. Let's go ahead and run that. And that is currently running. Vintage Tierra sunflower serving platter. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's take a look at this. This here is a where did that go? This is the antique photo album. You got this, it has the material, and this is the plastic binding. It does not have the buckle on there, but for the most part, the insides are all intact. The binding and stuff is still pretty good. So we'll go ahead and run this. That is running for this vintage photo album. That's the back of it. So yeah, it's in pretty good condition. I've got another one that I've had from, it was 1890s, that it's falling apart, but I'm not going to get rid of it. I will keep that. Let's go ahead and run these. This is a Carnival sunflower. It's Indiana. So you see the iridescence on this. Let's go ahead and run that. And that is currently running. This is a beautiful Carnival amber glass with iridescence on that. And then we have the other one, and I'll run that, which is just the amber. There's no iridescence with that one. Which is here. We'll start the auction on that, and that is currently running. Same pattern. It just doesn't have the carnival iridescence on that. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Shout out if you want me to run anything you see in the store or check out the buy it now listing that are there. What can I do next? Let's do one of these. This here is the wicker pillar candle holders. You can use these like inside or out on your pool deck if you have it. Let me see where the big one is at. That's the medium one. Here's the large one. All right, so this is a large one, 16-inch tall. That one is currently running. That's the top. You just put the pillar candle on that and the stand with the wicker. All right, if you want me to run those or the smaller one, let me know. Take this down. This is pretty neat. This here is a vintage lantern, galvanized. Let's see. Here's this is. All right. So galvanized indoor outdoor candle lantern. That's where you put your candle at. This here is where it opens right here. And you can also open this so the fumes will come out. Let's go ahead and run that. The dirt is free. I don't charge extra for dirt. I think it gives it character. It makes it look older for some reason. All right. Thank you for looking at that. Here's another. This is a wooden hand carved frog. I'm not sure what the slot is, it if it was like a letter holder or a message holder, or you put your pencils through there or something. But it's beautiful wood, all hand carved, and that is currently running. It could be like a dragon. Thinking about a dragon frog. It's hand carved. Oh, a musical instrument. I didn't think about that. Now I'm going to have to go look it up. Good thinking on that. All right, let me see. Let me go ahead and run this. Never thought about it being a musical instrument. Pretty good. All right, let's see where this book is. This here's a children's book. The donkey that no one could ride. It's in great condition. There's no names in it. There's no colorings or anything, so it's still brand new. Um, Great condition. Sold for actually $12.99. Harvest House Books. Go ahead and start that, and that is currently running. Nice children's book. All right, thank you for looking at that one. I have here, this here is Columbia Restaurant Cookbook, which they're historical here in Tampa and Ybor City. They opened here in 1905, as they have salads and stuff named at that. But it was for Adela and Richard Gunsmart that opened the restaurant. That's her. That's there. Her kids are still running it, and grandkids. It has different recipes. It's in great condition. This was booming when Ybor City was a cigar capital of the world. We'll go ahead and start that. That's currently running. For anybody who wants a piece of Ybor City history and some great recipes. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Let's see. Let's do hers. Let me show this. This here is, like I said, it's I think it's absolutely beautiful. I used to decorate, and you'll see in a lot of my stuff in the Buy It Now listing, a lot of grape stuff. That was my motif back in the 90s and 2000s in my kitchen and stuff. Um, okay, here it is. And this is vintage Lefton coffee pot or teapot. They do have matching sugar and creamer bowls that go with this. That's the bottom. Here's the inside there. It's in great condition. There is a little on the lid, a little chip that's right there on the back side. We'll go ahead and start that. For anybody that needs to have this in their life, welcome in. Thank you for joining. So we got Monday done with, at least the work hours anyway. All right, thank you for looking at her. Let's do this. Here's a vintage. I don't know if this is Atlas or who this is, but your glass hand squeezer, juicer. People still like these because they're easier than taking out the whole juicing machine if you have to, and you're just doing a couple of lemons or oranges. Why is that not pinning? There it goes. All right, so here's this vintage clear glass hand juicer in great condition. There's no issues with it. Welcome in. Check out the Buy It Now listings. I got to get another giveaway going that is currently running up here at the top. Go ahead and join in on the giveaways. All right, that's done there. This here is a Leaning Tower of Pisa cheese grater. So you put your grated cheese in it. Here's that. And it does lean to the side. We'll go ahead and start that. And that is currently running. There's a top. It's got the little stopper at the bottom. It does say cheese on it. Your Leaning Tower of Pisa. Thank you so much, Cottonwood. Glad to see that you're here. All right, all right, let's see. Let's do this. This here is a vintage pewter. And yes, there's grapes on it. I had issues. My daughter says I had bad issues. When we started looking at all the amber stuff I had and all the grape stuff I had. All right, so this here is a Wellforth, and it's there right there. It's a pewter cork bottle stopper with your thing that you put on the bottle itself in great condition. We'll go ahead and start that. And that is currently running, and it is heavy. It's a pewter. Welcome in, D. Newton. Thank you for joining. This is a Wellforth pewter bottle. Okay, thank you for looking at that. All right, let's see what I have here. I don't know if that's in my Buy It Now. Let me see what. Okay, I did. Oh, let me go ahead and do this. This here is a vintage red handle um, rolling pin. Just had that stuck on there. So you got the red handles on this one. It's in great condition. Go ahead and start that. That is currently running. Jump in the giveaway. We got about 2.5 minutes to go on that. And you'll get either ephemera or minis. All right, thank you for looking at that. All right, let me get this. I gotta show this. This here is a Dumbo dog costume. I gotta show it. Uh, we had puppies and little babies. We've had a couple pass away this past year, but so every year we always get these costumes. And what's funny, we never dressed them up, but I see here in my buy it now. Let me get it out of there and run it because it is real cute. Um, okay, that's currently running. It's a Dumbo. I have a small, medium, because their daddy's a veterinarian. Welcome in, neck extra. Thank you for joining. So every year he buy costumes. I got Dumbo. I have Winnie the Pooh costumes here. Um, look at Winnie the Pooh's, and I got like extra small, small, and medium. Um, so I'm the place to go. Oh, and I got to show you this. If anybody wants this, let me know and I'll put it in. So my mother had a little Chihuahua that she now lives with me since my mom passed. But going through my mom's things, I find this thing. It's a crocheted, look at the flowers, crocheted dog sweater, okay, with a matching hat for the owner. Tell me that's not cute. If anybody wants that, I'll start that at 15. If anybody's interested in that, just let me know. Um, let me show you this. I have a full set of, it's the round, let's see, it's the round tablecloth in light blue or medium blue. Let's see, do I still have it in my auctions or did I? Oh, yeah, here it is. So this comes with, so you have, and it's a round. I see no spots or nothing on it. So you have the round um, tablecloth, and then you have this as a topper. It's a floral topper with blues and pinks, burgundy flowers. So you have that. And then you have the cloth napkins. And that was 1, 2, 3. That is 6 cloth napkins. So we'll go ahead and start that as a whole set, and that is currently running. So you get your round, you get your light blue, you get your topper, and then you get your 6 cloth napkins. For anybody's interested in that set, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Check out the buy it now listings. Feel free to make offers and check the store. I've got lots of things loaded in there. You want me to run those? Oh, I didn't show y'all. Look, we have a shark. This is a shark costume. Still has the tags on that. This one I'm going to run. It's too cute not to run. Yes. Let's see, where did that go? If you see anything you want me to run, let me know. Um, I've been through a couple of things. I'll be more than happy to rerun things. There are things in the buy it now. Oh, that was the Dumbo. All right, this thing kind of scrolls slowly. Oh, here it is. All right, so this is the costume that is running. It's a shark costume. And this one here is small with a little fin. Welcome in, D. Newton. Thank you for joining. All right, did we say who? Oh, and we got Real Loves Jewelry. Thank you for joining us. Did I miss who got the last auction? I mean, the giveaway. I got to go back and scroll up. All right, let me see what else we have here that I haven't ran yet. Um, oh, let me, I'm going to show these to you while I'm here. And this here is a beautiful, um, we'll go ahead and run this. Well, okay, now let's pin this product. Okay, so that's pinned. I've got two shawls. This one here is you got your roses on that. It's in great condition. Beautiful, and it's black material. Let's go ahead and run this. Let's see, how do you run this now? Okay, nope. It's not gonna let me do that. So let's see. Options. Nope, it's not what I want to do. I'm sorry, hold on just a second. I'm trying to see how I can run this. I did something wrong. I'm trying to see. Um, it's loading. All right, maybe I have to do that. Okay. Now I took it off. All right, let's see if I can do that again. Before I lose everybody on this one, taking so long. If you see anything in the store that you want me to run, let me know. I'm just scrolling, trying to find this one. And of course, it's not showing up anywhere. All right, let me show you these shoes. I'm going to start those. These are vintage wedding shoes. I'll run that again in a minute. But they're size 6.5. They're Finaroli for Regalia. This is the bottom. They come in the original box, 6.5M, made in Spain. They do have some of the little pearls here missing on the side. I've sold things from the buy it now listings. I like having things on there because I'm a type person too when I'm scrolling through and I'm buying and stuff like that. If a seller is running something that I'm not interested in, I'll go and look at the buy it now listings and I see there and I'll go and pick things from there. So definitely add things to buy it now. I think a lot of sellers feel that way. And I'm a seller and buyer on here. So let's go ahead and let me see. Does that not let me run? I don't know why it's doing that. All right, it's not going to let me play. So you see things in the buy it now. This options. It's just not letting me run. And that's because it. All right. If anybody wants those, let me know. Um, let's see what else I have here that I haven't run. Let me move this. Oh, that's on there too. That's in buy it now as well. Let me do some of the ephemera. These here, I have several baby photos. I have 7 different ones. It'll be for a run of, it'll be choice of these. We'll go ahead and start the auction for that, and that's currently running. These are cardstock or filed cabinet cards, however they used to call them. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. All right. And then I have some too that are families. Those are the baby ones. See, I have this one. That's the whole family, father and son on that. Then I have couples, but these are all in the card stocks, and I have them. These came from Denver, actually, Colorado, or Boulder, Colorado. Look at that one. Um, Look how that one's dressed. And then we have this one. So those were the other ones. I had this one card that I think is interesting. It's a registration card from for a Sunday school convention for June 13th to 16th, 1922. So just think about how old that card is. That has a few years on it. A few years. All right, let's see what else I have here. That's not in my buy it nows. And then we'll wrap this up until next time. Let me see what else. If you see anything else you would like me to run, let's go ahead and pin this one. This here's a cute little um, cut glass crystal vase, heavy. Start the auction for that. That's pretty that you can put like little flowers in there. Welcome in. About 3.5 inches tall. Thank you for joining. I'm looking at that. Let's see. My God. Let's do this. Okay, this is the empty Chambord bottle with its original box. It has its crown on it and everything on the box itself. I mean, on the bottle itself. Let's go ahead and start that. That is currently running. Welcome in. Any butterfly taxidermy? No, I sure don't. I actually sold some at my booth, but I don't have anything here for the live auction. You don't find those as much as you used to anymore. At least I don't here. I think they become more collectible over the years, so people are looking into those. Let's see what else is in my. I ran those. Well, let's go ahead and do this Cutty Sark. This is 70s. My size. It's not real small. That Cutty, that's my parents used to drink Cutty Sark. I can't stand the smell of it. I cannot stand the smell of it. Let's see. Trying to look around, see what else I may have. Let me show this book. This is Collier's World Atlas. Oh, here it is. We got these. So this is a nice size book. Um, it's got all the maps in it from the 40s. We'll go ahead and start that while I'm showing it to you. That's currently running. States and possessions of the United States. All right, thank you for looking at that. Um, Let me go ahead and run. Go ahead and run this last plate just in case someone else wants it. We only have one left of these. That one. All right, we'll start the auction on that. This here's for the last plate that I had, the vintage Federal glass, the yellow starburst, sunflower, 10-inch in diameter. Use as a serving platter. All right, we'll keep that here. Um, and then these here. So got some new people in here. These here were the smaller plates. Um, could be candy dishes. These here, I do have 3 of these. This is for one, and that is currently running. I use these for different appetizers, or you could put one for butters, you can put one for sauces, you can use them for different nuts. All right, thank you for looking at those. Um, I think that's all that I had. Let me see. Yeah, I did run everything on here already. Please let me know if there's anything you want to see again or from the store. And if not, I will see you guys again. We'll see who we can go and raid into. And I will see you again later on this week. I will be doing another jewelry show this week. And then I have also a clothing show that I will be doing later on this week. So please keep checking back. Thank you again for coming in and saying hello and purchasing your items. I appreciate it. Hope y'all have a wonderful evening. We are going to raid into, let's see who we can find here that has the fewer. I always like going out to, let's select this one. All right, enjoy your evening.